All right, so we'll do really quick 6 questions in this random math, mainly related to algebra though. All right, so let's do number one. First question. We have 1/5. That's 1/5, not like a capacitor. That's 1/5. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. This is easier. 1/5 plus 2/x equals 1/3, and we want to solve for x. So we could get common denominator or something like that, but okay, let's just subtract the 1/5 because you want to get x by itself in anyway. So you have 2/x. It's gonna equal 1/3 minus 1/5. And now this is where you could do your subtraction of the fraction. So you get a common denominator. So in order to get, it's gonna be 15. So it's gonna be 5/5. And 3/3 that you multiply by. So you're going to get 2/x equals, so 5/15, which is the same thing as 1/3 because the equality is the same, minus 3/15, which is the same thing as 1/5. So 5 minus 3 is 2. So you're going to have 2/x equals 5 minus 3/15, which is 2/15. In this case, it's kind of pretty clear that x is 15 because 2 number equals, you could technically do cross multiplication, but you get 2x equals 2 times 15. So the 2 is what turns out, so x is 15. So in this case, x is going to be 15. And you move on. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so 25x minus 100. It's less than 250. You want to solve for a value of x, I guess. If the choices are, suppose, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So the answer is one of these, suppose multiple choice. So what we could do, you could just add the 100. You could kind of treat it like an equal sign in a way. So you could do that. You get 25x. 250 plus 100 is 350. And if you end up doing 350 divided by a positive 25, so there's no changing signs because it's like normal. If you're not like dividing by negative or anything, you're just dividing by positive, which is fine. You leave the same sign. If it was a negative 25, though, you would have to flip this. That's a rule, but in this case, it's a positive. So x is basically less than 14 when you do this. And notice that it's not greater than or less than. I mean, it's not less than or equal to. It's just less than. So it can't. 14 is not less than 14. 15 is not less than 14. 16 is not less than 14. So the answer is 13 because 13 is less than 14. And yeah. Or the answer technically, if there's no multiple choices of this, is anything less than 14 in that sense. Yeah. So that's the next problem that we have. Let's try another one about. Let's try the next problem, which is going to be about like it's like a word kind of problem. It says, suppose it says the square of a positive number, so you can just say x squared because that's a square of a positive number. So you know x is positive, and we want to find x in that sense. Is always equal to the equal sign. I'm just translating word to. I'm just writing an equation. Is 24 more than, so it's going to be 24 plus something, 5 times the same number, which is just like that. All right, so in this case, it's like a quadratic, so let's just do this to get one of the sides equal to 0. So you would have x squared minus 5x minus 24 equals 0. Now this is factoring, so let's factor this. So, okay, what two numbers give you 24? 8 and 3. Yeah, I think 8 and 3 might work. So minus 8 plus 3. Because 8 times 3 is 24, so negative 8 times 3 is negative 24. And negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. So yeah, this will work. So then use the 0 property to set both of them equal 0. So you get x equals, it could be 8 or it could be negative 3. So your answer is 8 or n -3 or -3, or if it's multiple choice, it's going to be obviously one of those. But yeah, so those are your two answers, because that's you factor this and set equal to 0 using the 0 property. All right, so that's that problem. The next one, it's just a lot of unit conversions, kind of. Suppose you have about 1680 ounces of some food. 1680, so 1,680 ounces. That's ounces of food that has to be packaged or something in like 5-pound bags. 5-pound bags. Right here, I see like the units are different. This is pound, this is ounces. So let me just get, using the identity or the fact, I guess, that 1 pound, 1 lb equals 16 ounces. That's a fact. That it's necessary to convert 5 pounds into ounces. So if 1 pound is 16 ounces. So 5 pounds is 5 pounds times 16. So 5 times 16 will give you the ounces of like how much this should be packed in. That's 80. So you have 1,680 ounces, and you want to package them into like 80 ounces, like bag or whatever. So you just do that, and that will give you, that'll give you it will give you 21. So in that sense, you can pack 21 5 pounds or 80 ounces of random bag or whatever. So 21 is your answer, and yeah. Okay, 2 more, and then this will be it for now. So this is just let's suppose we wanna, how do we get from here? So x minus 6 times 8 plus x, and then you get to this equals that plus yeah, so x minus 6 times 8 plus x. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me fix the written, because the parentheses are gonna make a difference. X minus x plus 8 in that sense. And you do 8 times x minus 6 of this, and then this minus, or plus actually, x times x minus 6. So in that sense, you're basically distributing. So that's kind of basically the property. Like, it's not really, I guess it can be considered associated, but not really. Associated property is like if you're doing x plus 3 plus 4, and then you have x plus, oops. So it'll be x plus 3 plus 4, something that's associative. It's just basically testing different properties with this problem. Associative, yeah, and then commutative is like 3 plus 2 and 2 plus 3. That's for addition. There's also multiplication, but in that sense, that's the answer is distributive, because you're distributing. When you add this, you're doing this and this, and then you have to complete it, but it's basically distributing. Okay, last one. The length of a so you have a rectangle. Suppose it's a rectangle. The length is represented by this expression, x squared plus 3x plus 2. And the width, okay, that's supposed to be plus 2. The width is represented by 4x, and you will find the perimeter. So that's just adding this side, which is, because the perimeter is just adding up all the sides. So we know what this is, because it's that. And then you're adding 4x2 because that's on the other side. So in that sense, you're just adding those. That's a 4x. So 4x plus 4x is 8x. Okay, I'm just gonna add all these 4 aspects. 3x plus 3x is gonna give you 6x. So you're done with this, done with this, done with this, done with this. X squared plus x squared is gonna give you 2x squared. Done with this, and 2 plus 2 is gonna give you 4. So and then you do 8 plus 6, I believe. which is obviously 14. So it's going to be 14x in essence plus 2x squared plus 4. Yeah, you basically just add all the 4 sides, knowing that the rectangle and the opposite sides are equal. And that's how you would do that problem. And that will be it for this section of random algebraic math.